You can't fill up what you don't have. The reason I stopped posting these videos for a while wasn't because I was lukewarm. It wasn't because I was cold, but it wasn't also because I was on fire for God. In fact, it was because I was in a dry season. I was in a season of complacency where I was just going through the motions day by day, just trying to get to the next thing. And I know I had a bunch of different excuses, SAT prep, finals were coming up. I'm going into early admissions for college, just a bunch of stuff. But that didn't give me a reason to be complacent in my walk with God. And that's what I want to talk to you guys about today is we are in a season of complacency a lot of the time. If something bad is going on, we kind of put God on the back end. Or if something really good is going on, we're like, oh, thank you, God. And we just dive head first instead of pursuing after God even harder and thanking him for, what he's doing in our life. And that's something that just I was really struggling with was I was in a complete season of just dryness where I'm called to be a vessel so that God can use me to speak into other people's lives. That is my calling. That is a gift that God has given me. And one of the major things that I learned that if you have a cup full of water and you pour it into someone else's cup, you have to go back to God to get refilled in a sense, if you get what I'm saying. But if you pour into someone else's life and there's nothing in your cup, you're just pouring dead things. There's you can't breathe life into someone else's life when God isn't breathing life into you. And one of the hardest things that these 2 months have really brought to me is that I realize that, you have to be in a constant state of striving after God. That is the bottom line. That is the baseline. No matter what you are going through, no matter the struggles, the tribulations, or the things that the enemy has put in front of you, you have to be in a constant state where you are pursuing after God in a way that the devil almost fears. You have to be a warrior for God, because if you're not, then you're slowly seeking into complacency, and complacency will kill your walk with God. So don't be complacent with where you are with your walk with God. Strive for God. Strive to pursue after God and know God more. Even if you're not seeing results instantly, strive to know God on a deeper, more intimate level. And I promise you, that season of dryness where you feel like nothing's changing will change.